Welcome to the course, The Art of the One-on-One. My name is Lori Saltbite, and I'm a trainer here at Indivisible. I use the pronouns she, her. One of the most important tools any organizer has in our toolbox is the one-on-one meeting. Like it sounds, a one-on-one is an intentional organizing meeting between two people to get to know one another, to check in on progress on a project, escalate a volunteer to leadership, and more. These meetings happen between organizers and members. The organizers can be from Indivisible National, or they can be group leaders like you. No matter how many new and exciting tools we develop to organize and stay in touch, there will never be a replacement for face-to-face conversations. Relationship building is one of the most important parts of organizing, and one-on-ones are the best ways to develop and maintain those relationships. So, finding a meeting space that you both are comfortable with is ideal. And so is a Zoom meeting, and a good old phone call is great too. All of them can lead to a successful meeting. Today, we'll review the different kinds of one-on-ones, learn the 4 components that lead to a strong framework for one-on-ones, and show what a successful one-on-one looks like. One-on-ones come in 3 different varieties. The first one is the one-on-one with a new person. This meeting is focused on getting to know them. You want to ask questions to get to know what they're interested in doing and how they want to get active in your group. Use this time to welcome them into your group. The second one is called the maintenance one-on-one. This meeting can be a regular check-in time for progress on a project or a campaign you're working on together. It's a chance to gather feedback, to hear about new ideas, and reinforce a sense of belonging. The sense of belonging is important here because we know that one of the biggest predictors of whether a volunteer stays committed to a group is whether they feel like they belong. Another is the escalation one-on-one. This meeting is about re-engagement. You'll focus on hearing from the person about what they want to do next in the group and escalating them to a new position or action. And it's a good time to deepen the sense of belonging at this time as well. It's good to have additional one-on-one time with people in your group. You can't just meet with someone once and then never follow up. All one-on-ones have a uniqueness to them and will follow a slightly different flow. They are conversations after all, but here are 4 key components for all successful one-on-ones. They're called intention, exploration, alignment/agitation, and commitment or ask. I will explain a bit about each of them. Intention. There must be a purpose or goal in setting up a one-on-one meeting. It could range from, I know you care about immigration, or you want to talk about what our group is planning around this important issue, to you've been part of this group for a year and I want to learn what really draws you to this work. Don't beat around the bush. Be upfront about what your interest is in this meeting. Exploration. Most one-on-ones are devoted to exploration by asking probing questions to learn more about the other person's values, interests, and resources, and to also share your own. Example probing questions can be things like, what brought you to this work? What are you interested in working on next? You played such a big role in our last action. How did you feel about it? These should go deeper than just talking about Trump or the weather. Really dig into what drives someone and what their personal stake in this work is. You could also share about yourself too. Alignment/agitation. Using the shared values you just identified together, it's important to take a moment to share the large picture vision. This could be the vision of your group or a vision for this leader's development. You could say something like, earlier I heard you say you want to do state legislative work next. That's great news, and that we have a state legislative working group that I think you would be a great fit for. Commitment/ask. A successful one-on-one meeting ends up with a commitment or an ask. Sometimes the ask is very specific. Can we count on you to join our next action? And other times it can be a commitment to meet again. Regardless of what the ask is, the commitment is to continuing the relationship. Thank you for taking the time to complete this course.